How's it going, boys, girls, and squirrels? It's me, Drips McGee, soon to be known as Curls Magoo. I just showered, so my hair is wet. I'm anticipating to get a lot of greasy Mata comments down below. For some reason, I feel like if I get ahead of it now, it won't hurt so much when I see the comments later. But that's never the case. In fact, most of the time, nobody even mentions my hair unless I talk about it first. But that doesn't stop the demons from rattling at my skull like, talk about your hair, grease boy. They're gonna want an explanation for your hair. Why don't you just shave it off? Your hair's never gonna look as good as it did in the first Buddy Daddies video, you useless fuck. That is the energy I wake up with every morning. In fact, this 1 to 2 minute long intro has now taken me 5.5 minutes to record because every 30 seconds I have to look at myself in my monitor and tuck some more curls behind my ears. Anyway, what am I watching today? Soul Eater. Welcome back to Soul Eater, a video reaction series that I'm pretty sure has exclusively consisted of intros of me talking about my hair. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop doing that now and get on with the show.
The guard's fast asleep. Perfect.
Can I confess something? I hate this frog chick. Her character is super boring. I hate that she keeps riveting. Her voice acting is not good. Sorry, whoever this is. Like, everything about this character is the worst, and I really regret asking Medusa not to squish her.
You think I take handouts from whoever comes along? Thank you!
Colonel Mustang? Is the entire cast of Full Metal Alchemist in this goddamn show? Edward, Ling, Salim, Colonel Mustang. Also, I was recently informed that Krona is fucking Alphonse. If I wanted to rewatch Full Metal Alchemist, I would have checked out the original.
But all they ever gave me was chopsticks! You can't dig with those!
Maybe a quitter can't, but I definitely could. Who told you you couldn't dig with chopsticks? Breaking out of prison with a pair of chopsticks is just as possible as breaking out with a spoon. You just scrape at the wall or the ground with 2 sticks. It's the same principle. Yeah, it'll take longer, but it's not like anyone in prison's got places to be.
I suppose it doesn't matter now, but you could have peed on the bars of your cell every day and gradually corroded them away, right?
Zero chance that would work, though. Why are we acting like that's a better plan than the chopsticks? No way that would work. No way pissing on prison bars would corrode them enough to help you escape. I'm not even gonna look it up. Would peeing on prison bars... Urine in prison bars, r/chemistry. Okay, so in an anime I watched, it was suggesting a character could have broken out of prison by urinating on the bars of his cell until the corrosion weakened it enough to break. Gee, I wonder what show he was watching. That would take a very long time. If it was to the point that it was soaking in it, maybe it would only take a couple of years. Mythbusters tried this! How did I miss the episode where Jamie and Adam had their cocks out, pissing on prison bars? Just practically the type of iron bars would change the time a lot. Cast iron, mild steel, stainless, marine grade, high tensile could easily change the time required by a factor of 20. I guess it could work. Here's the thing, though. The second a prison guard sees you whipping your dick out and aiming it at the bars, they're gonna shut that shit down.
Be careful. I smell someone nearby.
They're already here!
Listen up, Prisoner 13, man with the magic eye.
What up, dog? How's it going? You guys all just get back from Disneyland? I'm loving the goofy hats.
If you think I'm gonna let you take me back there without putting up a fight, then you're all crazy.
Well, he put up a good fight. Shame he didn't anticipate them using the stab him from every angle technique. Oh, shame they didn't anticipate him eating the fucking spear. Bet you guys are feeling real goofy now. Take off your stupid hats.
Thanks for coming. Are you two ready to get started?
Not until you explain to me why the walls are so sad. This whole room looks like it just heard some terrible news. Steve? Steve? Answer me! Oh my god, they shot Steve! Oh my god! Steve! Steve!
Fine, let's begin then. Turn around so that you're facing each other. Now tell your partner what his or her flaws are.
Oh my god, we're doing weapon couples therapy now?
Our special lesson is insulting each other?
Yes, you could say that.
You're stubborn and reckless. All you like to do for fun is read, so you're boring and you have fat ankles.
What are you trying to give her an eating disorder? Maka's ankles couldn't be any thinner if she was one-dimensional.
But if they can get beyond this, they will be better for it. Their soul wavelengths will resonate even more strongly than before.
Wow, it literally is couples therapy. I know I joked before about this show having like a musical-based power system because it's all wavelength-based, but I do like how a lot of this show is building the emotional relationship between the weapons and Meisters. Like, this show is perfectly fulfilling the potential of its own premise. Like, considering that the characters in this show use weapons that are personified into people, making the power system synergy-based makes so much sense and is the best direction they could have taken it in. It just shows that there was a lot of thought and care put into the premise of this show, even if I still don't know what the fuck happened to the Earth.
That's all backwards. You're crazy.
Crazy? And why shouldn't I want to be stronger? I hate having to be protected by you, Soul!
What is Soul's job if not to literally dive in front of weapons for you? Like, his singular purpose as a weapon is to protect you.
I'm not afraid of that little demon. I'm not afraid of becoming stronger either.
Hey, speaking of therapy, can we please go over this terrible dream Soul keeps having? I know it's a result of the black blood infecting him, but I'm just saying I feel like Freud would have an absolute field day with this one. I just keep having this dream where my Meister and I are like fused, but not in a regular way. Like, I'm coming out of her physically. Yes, and when you come out of your Meister, as you say, is it perhaps phallic? I mean, I guess I'm kind of coming out of her waist. Coming out of her penis region, would you say? I most certainly wouldn't say that. Yes, you wouldn't, I suppose, despite it being the truth. I do not come out of her penis. Yes, because you're the penis.
Now take all your snakes out of my body like you promised you would.
All? Oh no. You must be joking. I'll remove one snake for every errand you run.
Huh?
Bitch, you thought you were getting completely de-snaked after one errand? Fucking grow up!
How many more of them are there?
That's not something you need to know right now. Of course, I could bring them all out at once. You'd be ripped apart in the process, though.
Please explode this bitch. If you're taking votes, if we're doing this shit democratically, that's mine.
Hello, London! Blackstar has arrived! Yahoo!
Sorry, London, he's one of ours.
Okay, let's see. I'm focusing in on any souls that are in this area. There's one right there.
Wow, nice going, Maka. Couldn't have done it without you. How would they ever have noticed the man standing right in front of them without your expertise?
And is that Blackstar's soul? London Bridge is falling down, dude!
Blackstar, shut the fuck up for 1 second. Let me just enjoy you being cool for 1 goddamn second. I love that Tsubaki got shadow powers. That's so hype. I can't believe they upgraded Blackstar, considering he was already borderline overpowered.
How about a taste of my new technique? Shadow Star! Star!
I can't believe they nerfed Blackstar, considering he was already borderline underpowered.
Blackstar tried to lift Soul, but couldn't. And this time Soul's handle burned Maka. I don't think their soul wavelengths are in sync.
So this is like a consent-based power system? Like, Meisters and weapons can only work together if they feel comfy with each other? That's good, I guess. You know, that's sweet to teach the children.
Poor Soul Eater, with all that black blood still inside of you. How are you and your precious Meister Maka going to handle this turn of events, I wonder?
This show loves having characters just watch shit go down from the comfort of their own bedroom. It's like everybody in this show has the NFL Sunday ticket. Except instead of getting to watch every football game, you get to watch every fight going on in a 30-mile radius. You know how I know that joke won't land with my audience? Because even I hardly know what the NFL Sunday ticket is.
Magic Eye Cannon!
Look, it's not that this guy doesn't look cool, but he also doesn't not look like the dog from Target. You know, like, why is he the wolf version of that breed of dog?
You all follow the Reaper so blindly. What gives him the right to decide how the world should be run?
Okay, but can somebody please answer him, though? I too would love to know who elected Death as president of the world.
Shut up! It's because of you saying stuff like that that our wavelengths are out of sync! That's not cool, Soul. It isn't cool at all!
Oh fuck, she's talking his language now. Why didn't you say that earlier? He wouldn't be doing shit like that if he thought it was uncool.
Let's hear your plan, and we'll see whether I follow it.
In that case, come with me. Overwhelming madness and power await.
Does this remind anyone else of the Persona games? Like, is this not Igor from Persona leading Soul to the Velvet Room right now? Is this not literally ripped straight out of Persona?
Now, let's see you raise your resonance rate even higher.
Damn! It feels like my consciousness is being carried away!
Is Soul swallowing Maka right now, or is the manga swallowing the anime? What does this scene look like in the manga? Like, is one page just in full color?
Down you go! Soul!
I guess your ankles aren't that fat.
So not the time, Soul. Such a weirdly specific thing for Soul to insult her for, too. Like, Soul must have an ankle fetish, right? I couldn't even tell you what my own girlfriend's ankles look like right now if I tried. I probably couldn't even tell you what my own ankles look like without looking at them. Like, that's just not something anyone ever notices without having a fixation on it. And for anyone thinking, oh, well, Soul technically complimented her ankles this time, here's how I know that's not really true. I used to do a bit in like 8th grade where me and my friends would like catcall girls about their wrists. Conceptually a funny idea. You know, like a girl would walk past and we'd be like, damn girl, how many watches can you fit on that thing? It was getting less funny and more embarrassing the more I tell this story. I was so confident in telling this story. But anyway, even though it was so clearly ridiculous and your wrists are not something you should ever be self-conscious about, the girls we catcalled about their wrists started wearing long sleeve shirts. And let me tell ya, it was a hot summer. Moral of the story? Just don't comment on people's bodies, especially their hair, even if it's wet and or curly.
The cat called girls as a joke.
What's the matter? What?
What do you mean what?
What? It happened in the past. And I'm apologizing for it.
I don't think you apologize.
I made it a moral thing.
That's like Donald Trump saying, like, don't assault women.
It is not like that. Also, I'm pretty sure I made up the ending of the story.
Is it worth the risk?
Yeah, I think it's pretty funny. You didn't hear the whole bit.
I did.
No.
Yeah.
Well, then you wouldn't be so upset.
I'm not upset.
You wouldn't be so concerned.
I'm immortal. I can do whatever I want. I'm Cylinder!
Starting to see why they got Mustang to voice this character. This dude's just as useless with ice as Mustang is with fire. Also, I like that his reasoning is, I'm immortal, I can do anything, which is a trait you find in a lot of immortal characters, right? Characters who are immortal are always like, I can do anything I want. Physics don't apply to me. The only thing you can do is live forever, you know? Like, that's the only privilege being immortal grants you. That, and I suppose getting to watch my Patreon forever. Dude, let me tell ya, immortal beings are lucking out when it comes to my Patreon. There is so much content to enjoy on my Patreon that you almost have to be immortal in order to enjoy it all. Food Wars reactions, Blue Lock reactions. That's the end of the list. Actually, technically not. I do have some bonus videos up there as well. One time, I don't know if a lot of people know this, there was like a video requested to me. It was some weird hula hoop anime where they had to like catch hula hoops betwixt their butt cheeks. I reacted to that once. I think it's buried under all the posts though. Maybe I'll repost it just to remind people. Anyway, my point is every now and then I shoot a little secret video up there as well. Recordings of my live streams that I've done in the past and will do in the future. Discord access, where you can chat with me and over 1,000 members of this wonderful little community. So much content that truly any mortal is going to be missing out by default. But that shouldn't stop you from trying to consume as much of it as possible. So if you want to help support me and all of my pages, make sure I can keep putting out as much content as I do, make sure you consider checking out my Patreon in the description below. Really helps me a ton, helps me pay for Tom, my wonderful editor, and yeah, it's just a good time for everybody involved. So check that out, means a ton, and now on in the next one.
We have officially accomplished our mission.
Well done, Maka. You have successfully collected 99 Kishan souls.
What, dude? There's no way they're graduating. Zero chance they're done with school. Did I click on the wrong episode?
Yeah!
Oh, never mind. I'm just a dumb boy.
In 3 short days, you'll all be taking the general test for Meisters and Weapons, the super written exam.
Oh, they're taking the super written exam. Why did he say that like me? Just throwing the word super where it doesn't belong. That super doesn't make sense. Also, what is the point of them taking tests and going to school and shit? Like, they graduate if they collect 99 Kishan souls and then kill a witch. What do their grades matter?
In either case, good luck. Okay? Class is dismissed.
Oh, is scooting around in an office chair not an ideal mode of transportation? I'm so glad that happened. Karma had to catch up to this bitch at some point.
Yuck. There's gotta be some shortcut way to memorize everything.
You don't learn by taking shortcuts, Soul.
Relax, Maka. What Soul's describing is flashcards. He's about to accidentally discover studying. You don't gotta jump on his case every time he breathes.
This could get real ugly.
This is what you're doing to win Maka over? This is the plan that beat out being a good father in your head? What, did that just sound too unrealistic for you? Just being a good dad? Helping her study or something? Instead, you thought it'd be a better idea to do emotional kung fu from down the hall?
Yeah.
Oh, he hit her with the affirming Kamehameha! Never mind, this dude knows what he's doing.
Okay, so the study of phasmology began with who again?
Oh, you're studying for the super written test thingy too, Soul?
Leave him alone, Blair. Just leave him alone. You and Soul in the same room together never results in anything that I'm comfortable with.
Oh, that's no fun. I'm bored. Play with me.
What did I just fucking say?
Smart girl transformation complete.
God, such natural smart girl dialogue.
If you're going to keep begging me,
First, we need a blueprint.
go somewhere else. We're trying to study.
How has kids' OCD not financially crippled him by now? Dude pulled out a $40 million dwarven artifact just to sculpt this girl's eyebrows. There's gotta be a better solution than this. I hardly know what's going on right now, but there's gotta be a better way. There's no problem you could encounter in which this is a reasonable solution.
With this, there's no way I'll fail. Mine'll be the biggest score in the whole class.
Dog, just do things quieter. Just exist quietly. Could you do that? Could that please be your arc? Jesus Christ, she looks ready to eat Aaron Yeager's mom. Why would you draw her like that?
I'll be proctoring your exam today. Just one more thing before we get started.
Oh, they made an example out of Blackstar. They can beat up the students? That seems fucked. Although I guess that is technically how they met Stein and Sid to begin with.
The highest score on this test wins no matter what, so who cares how you get it?
Incredible strategy. I love the idea of having notes written down on a tape measure in your sleeve. The only flaw with this plan is that you can only really get about 5 inches of notes written down before you start looking hella suspicious. Haha, idiots. I have all the test's answers written right here. Now, when was the War of 1812 again?
You sure this is everything you have?
Why? You want to take my underwear too?
They can strip the students? That seems fucked. Although I guess that is technically how they met Stein. Also, don't let him go back to his seat. He was caught cheating. What is there, like an embarrassment rule? Like it's fine if you cheated as long as a teacher gets to embarrass you enough?
Answer this question true or false. It's just like Professor Stein to throw in a trick question to trip us up.
Am I the only one who wants to know what these questions are? I would love to take a class in demonology. This seems like such a fun thing to study for.
Excuse me, Sid. I'm all finished.
Just read a book or something.
Hey, bully this kid. What is this, Dr. Robotnik's son? The bullies in this school suck. This kid's head should be occupying the bottom of a toilet bowl on a permanent basis. Bullies should be working in shifts to make sure that this kid is never not being swirlied.
So pretty!
Made her test into a giraffe.
Better watch out. I can break your neck.
That's pretty good.
I like how Soul's just like, well, credit where credit's due. That's a pretty damn good giraffe.
Sid, kid just collapsed.
Let him be.
Sid just stripped you in front of the entire class. You really think he gives a shit about students' well-being?
You're writing in blood?
That is the most punk rock thing I have ever seen. That was like the intro to a Gorillaz music video. Honestly, this whole show feels like it belongs on MTV.
What good is your stupid autograph?
I love that. Weirdly enough, I could also see that happening in a Gorillaz music video.
I found this old photo album.
Huh. Is that you with your creepy dad? He's so young.
He's so big. He's ginormous. He's holding Maka in the palm of one hand.
Could you casually find out what her favorite book is and buy it for her? Here's some money for the book and a letter from me to Maka.
Shouldn't you give it to her yourself, Papa?
Ew, don't call him Papa. Way to suck all of the sweetness out of this moment with a single word.
Oh no. I went and spent the money on myself instead.
Way to suck all of the sweetness out of this situation by being a massive bitch. Although to be fair, Maka trusted a witch-turned-prostitute to give his daughter a present. So yeah, he probably should have seen this coming.
What could that creep possibly be thinking sending sexy underwear to his own daughter?
Oh my god, somebody please kill Blair. Please kill Blair right now before she gets somebody's ass thrown in jail.
I hate him.
Maka.
Well, at least the moon finds it funny. And that was episodes, I think 13 and 14 of Soul Eater. One pretty good episode. I like the one with the wolf, Mustang. This one was so filler. I heard that there was a good chunk of filler in this show. But the show's not too long, so I think I'll just endure it. You know, this was so fine. Filler's so hard to react to. Like, I really gotta grind the gears in my head to come up with shit to talk about when nothing is happening. When it's just a whole episode of a test. You know, it's tough. I really like the Blackstar moment, though. That was really cool and then became really funny. But as always, let me know in the comments what you thought of these episodes and of this video down below. Let me know what your favorite jokes of this video were as well. It helps me make short form content out of it. And I will see you guys next time.